Hello and welcome back! I am Lord Revonworc. This is Crusader Kings II, Return of the Jewish Aztecs. When last we left off, we just finished a war with, I forget exactly what the country was called, Kent, I think. While at the same time, Kent was being invaded by Denmark, leaving Danish Kent as the only last bit of the British Isles left for us to conquer. Unless you want to, like, include the Shetlands here, because they're, like, part of modern Scotland. I don't think I would count it, though, because it's a bit far away. Whatever. Anyways, during my last recording session, I got a comment from one of you guys asking me why I stuck with the elective succession law, given, like, you know, how frustrating it is. And even though I did explain in the comments section for that guy, I think I should just, like, reiterate in person to make it clear what my reasoning is. Oh, for the love of God, people are going off of my preferred. Let me guess. Yep. I mean, that right there can't possibly be a feature where it just changes my votes every time I log in. The only thing that could possibly be is like a bug. But anyways, the reason I'm sticking with elective is because, first of all, if you actually look at the other possible succession laws here, the only ones that I actually have access to at my technology and legal levels are these two Gavelkind succession laws, which are terrible. I cannot stress enough how awful Gavelkind is. Or Gavelkind, however the fuck it's supposed to be pronounced. What it does is, every time you die, your titles are divided up. Now, sure, I've lost some king level titles upon deaths, like, for instance, Rabbinic Nahua here. But the thing is, with Gavelkind, I probably would have lost both my kingdom titles and almost all of my personal domain upon Victor's death. Gavelkind is horrible, I hate it, and there is no way I am going to switch to it ever. Now, alternatively, there's also primogeniture, ultimogeniture, and seniority. These two are basically the same, it's just primogeniture gives everything to your eldest son, ultimogeniture gives everything to your youngest son. There are certain benefits and drawbacks to choosing one or the other, but they're pretty much the same. Then there's also seniority, which will always give the titles to the oldest member of your house. Sorry, I thought I felt a burp coming, but there was no burp. Yeah, so this one is useful because it can allow for familial lands to be reunited. I've never actually used it before. But I still kind of like elective better than either of these three, because it allows you to sort of choose your heir. I mean, sometimes it does. And it requires a lot of politicking, which, you know, it is a big part of the game, and it sort of forces it on you, and makes you have to work really hard to appease all of your vassals to make them, vote for your preferred heir. Like, for instance, how do I, get people to stop voting for its Quintly and start voting for Huitzilin? Well, okay. We have Bela of Munster, who is Ashkenazi, and we have Alice of Moray and Opachtli of New South, and Mirin of the Alban Revolt, rather. And the leaders of Moray and Albany here are both ethnic Scots, so they're probably always going to vote against me, so I'm not going to convince them. That also leaves Itzquintly himself. Obviously he's going to vote for himself. He is ambitious. The only way to get rid of that is to have him killed, but he's in hiding, so not going to happen. He's not even in hiding from me this time. Someone else is trying to kill him, and I don't even know who. Unless... do I? Do I know who? Is there anyone here trying to murder Itzquintly? Yeah, I don't know who. Wouldn't be surprised if my spy master were in on it. That might, like, explain why it's not appearing in my feed. Anyways, the only one here who looks like it might be convincible is Opachtli. If I can get him to stop supporting Itzquintly and start supporting Huitzilin, then... yeah, I would have Itzquintlan as the heir. The only problem? He doesn't very much like me. But you know what? I think it's about time we started trying to change that. Here, let me throw some money at you. Let me give you an honorary title. Seneschal. There you go. Now, you have strong intrigue and diplomacy. It wouldn't be too ridiculous to, and my Chancellor is in Gowrie, so I would like to redirect my Chancellor to Cornwall. Now, can I make him a commander? That's also worth some points. There. Already, he's beginning to like me a lot more. And you know what? Given that he is... oh. I'm going to also see if I can get him to educate, a member of my house. Do I have any uneducated children? You can have... I've got a cousin. I'm going to have you educate my nephew, Kosatli. And there, by the time everything's said and done, he's going to actually start liking me a lot. Like, he's actually got a pretty good relationship of me. I don't think having him educate the kid actually helped his opinion, because I don't know, he's a nephew, not too closely related. Whatever. I've got a lot of likiness out of him. And is there anything I can do to improve his opinion of me further? Can't seem to think of anything. But theoretically, I may be able to change his mind with that. Okay. But yeah, that is the reason why I prefer Elective over other stuff is, well, basically you can choose your own heir, and it requires more politicking, which is an interesting part of the game. I suppose, even if I do play as Itzquintli upon Aleksandar's death, it wouldn't even be that big a deal, because he's still a member of the house. He's got decent scores, decent stats. I mean, the only reason I'm really trying to get Huitzilin here is because he's a king. Or a Huetlatoani, rather. Now, anyways, since I have addressed that, I have, I have another thing I'd like to address. The same guy who'd been asking me why I play as Elective has also asked me to try to convert the Vikings, so they stop raiding me. And I'm not certain if I can actually do that, but if I can, that is such a good idea, so I am going to see if I can do that now. You're currently in Bedford? Yeah. Svithjod. We need Swedish Svithjod. If we can convert the king... if we can convert the king of Svithjod, he will start converting his vassals, and all of a sudden, there will be less raiders on our doorstep. Far fewer. Unfortunately, I don't want to try to convert Denmark until I've got Kent here, because if I convert him, that means no more holy wars.